many supporters to include our future, St. Petersburg Innovation District, Tampa Bay Pilots, Marine Towing, Tampa Bay Spill Committee, Yacht Starship, Propeller Club Port Manatee, Coast Guard Foundation, Bollinger Shipyards LLC, L3Harris Technologies, First Command, Stephen Cook, Navy Federal, Seabolt Towing, Gulf Marine Repair, Universal Environmental Solutions, Joseph Isaac, Carl Cram, Chris Collins, Jason Allen, and other generous donors and sponsors. The incredible support they have invested in this morning's ceremony, as well as the warm welcome they and many others have provided our crew, has been second to none. Thank you. Ready, two. Color guard, present the colors. And salute. Chaplain Clark will now deliver the invocation.
Almighty God, we thank you for your presence and ask your blessing, and to sanctify this space as sacred for sending forth this ship, her crew, and their families. We pray that every encounter in her life of service be in keeping with the sacrificial and courageous mission of maritime safety, security, and stewardship. Though she be made of steel, may those who serve aboard the Pablo Valent make her alive with a Coast Guard soul who embodies honor, respect, and devotion to duty. protect everyone who serves on her and is served by her. In your name, amen.
Randall McPherson, Matt Thompson, ship sponsor, Mrs. Celia Yacht, Mr. Adolfo Garza, who is our long last presenter. I just wanted to make a point here real quick. The Valent family is very large, and I can tell you how large it is, because pretty much, Pablo spent pretty much his entire career around the border in Brownsville, Texas. But there is actually a Valent family crew member that works at Bollinger Shipyards in Lockport, Louisiana, helping build this vessel, which I thought was pretty cool. That's the first. I did all 48.
But our area in Tampa Bay is getting the first of several to be stationed in the St. Sector. This means better protection in the Gulf of Mexico for rescue and protection. I've had some time with the crew. These plane owners will be memorable time to their career, providing safety on the Gulf and beyond. As more ships patrol the area, safer the seas, the Coast Guard and our back is forward the nation. And we want to show you that Tampa Bay has theirs. We want it to be a lifelong extended family member to those that serve. In Tampa Bay, we have around 400,000 veterans that won the fall. We all thank you for your support. I thank the sponsors and the community who have reached out with open arms to all this family. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wojcicki. It is my pleasure.
Good morning. So anyway, L3Harris Technologies provides the C4ISR for the ship and command and control communication, the computers, the intelligence surveillance, and reconnaissance. Everything electronic that is on the ship is provided by L3Harris Technologies based out of Camden, New Jersey. It's our pleasure to be here. We feel we provide game-changing technology to these crews because they have a lot of various missions, a lot of important missions, and we give them operational advantages out in the field. One of the things that we try to do is produce a poster that commemorates the history of the ship's namesake. These posters you see here in front of you will be given out at the end of the ceremony and also during the reception, so please feel free to take as many as you want. And at this time, I'd like to shift over to the Coast Guard Foundation. The Coast Guard Foundation provides legal support for Coast Guard families, members, and their children. And at this time, I'd like to ask the stage so the Coast Guard Foundation can present a check in the amount of $5,000 to the ship's warehouse. Before I leave the stage, I'd like to take a moment to acknowledge a special couple that's in the audience today. Steve and Sheila Cook. Through the Coast Guard Foundation, Steve and Sheila have provided $5,000 for outfits for the scholars and 16 other pastors on schools in commission today. Steve and Sheila, could you stand real quick to be recognized? the shipyard in Camden, where I reside, and other places get trained up, and they're away from home for a long time. And as they get deployed, they'll continue to be away from home. And families that support our men and women of the Coast Guard, you stand to be recognized.
What a beautiful day in St. Petersburg, right? Yeah. Absolutely outstanding. We were just talking about, we have to move the Coast Guard District headquarters here in St. Petersburg. But it's my real pleasure to be here with all of you today as we celebrate this crew and this cutter bringing it to life as a operating cutter within the Coast Guard fleet. And so thank you, Mr. Brown, for your work in putting this together, along with our project officer. She's done a tremendous job, Lieutenant J.G. Cleveland. She's probably in the background there, but she has been working on this for weeks now. Thank you, Ms. Cleveland, for all that you've done. She's done such a great job. By the end of the day, she'll be on the plane to the Bahamas. So I'd like to begin just by joining the MC and extending a very personal welcome to many family, friends, and shipmates of the Pablo Valent that are here with us today, both in person and virtually. And thank you all for being here. And especially to our ship sponsor, the Cecilia Yacht, and the entire extended Valent family that's here. There's 28 of you here today to help us commemorate this amazing event. And I don't know, they must have shut Texas down for today, right? So many of you here in our presence. But thank you for being here. It means a lot to the crew. It means a lot to our Coast Guard. So we thank you. To Captain Thompson, the second commander, and Lieutenant Lance, and the deputy, thank you for all that you've done to prepare for this event. As you get to welcome this cutter as part of your assets and resources available to ensure the safety and security of our waterways and ports here in the St. Pete area, but also throughout the district. So thank you very much for that. So it's a great day to be here. It's a great day for the Coast Guard. It's a great day for the 2nd District. Not only do we get the opportunity to commission the Coast Guard's 48th Fast Response Cutter, we also have the opportunity to honor Chief Petty Officer Pablo Valent's service to the United States Coast Guard in this great nation. And I think also now is a good time for me to just thank Bollinger Shipyard, L3 Communications, and all the others, the trades, the craftsmen that went into building one of these cutters. One of the most capable cutters we have in the fleet. So thank you, gentlemen, for the great work that you did for bringing this cutter. I'm very honored and pleased to be joined here by my wife Barbara and our 2nd District and Master Chief CNC Aaron. We couldn't think of a better way to spend our day than here welcoming the Pablo Valent into the Coast Guard 2nd District fleet. Congratulations to Lieutenant Eli Bauer and the terrific pre-commissioning crew on successfully preparing Pablo Valent for this important milestone in the cutter's history of service to the United States Coast Guard. Congratulations. So as many of you know, we are naming our fast response cutters the second class cutters after enlisted heroes. Heroes just like Chief Bosun Pablo Valent. Each commissioning ceremony provides the opportunity for us to tell their story, adding to the already rich history of those heroes, both officer and enlisted, that have gone before us. Chief Bosun Pablo Valent came from Hispanic roots with Lone Star blood, having been born and completed the majority of his career in South Texas. Joining the Coast Guard at the age of 20 in 1912, he quickly wove himself into the fabric of Station Brazos, which is known today as Station South Padre Island. And in just 3 years in the station, she planned to advance to #1 surfman, what we know better today as first class Pacific. And it was in September 1919 that BMC Valent, alongside fellow Hispanic surfman Mariano Colin and Alessio Lopez, embarked on a truly historic rescue that would define their careers. Now, if you ever sailed in the Gulf waters off the Texas coast, you know that they can be quite treacherous, sometimes described as a washing machine due to the short period of waves and the strong currents. Particularly difficult was the Brazos and Santa Bahamas next into South Padre Island and Port Isabel, and especially back in 1919 when there were no J's. So back to the story of Pablo Valent.
and the Florida Keys, with its eyes set on South Texas. When all was said and done, it was ranked as one of the top 10 deadliest storms, leaving hundreds of mariners in harm. The schooner Cape Horn found itself battered by the storm and needed assistance. The sailing vessel was tossed by huge breaking waves as far as the eye could see, and the bar to the Gulf was a cauldron of dangerous cross-currents. Let me try to paint the picture for you. Here is 3 members of the crew, led by Chief Valent, facing undaunting conditions. High winds, treacherous seas, probably several times the length of the vessel that they were on. There was a watchman on shore who just happened to notice this schooner vessel was in trouble and in danger of sinking. That was a miracle in itself that he could even see it from that distance. So what did they do? They launched. If this were to occur today, we probably would launch a helicopter from a nearby air station and pluck those crew members off the ship one by one to bring them to safety. But that was not an option for BMC Valent and his crew. The 3 lifesavers, led by Chief Valent, braved hazardous conditions for 2 hours in their 36-foot motor lifeboat, relying on rowing oars and a very early version of the combustion engine. Once they got on scene, they were faced with almost impossible conditions. They had to approach the vessel that was nearly sunk at that time and pull each crew member off, 8 of them, one at a time. It was a long and difficult operation. Waves were sweeping over the deck, and the surfmen maneuvered the surf boat to flounder the vessel in the interval between each of the breakers. They could only rescue one survivor at a time. And now, with the overloaded surf boat, Chief Valent and his crew maneuvered toward shore, holding the boat steady in the seas. And miraculously, the surf boat was swept by a giant wave and put ashore, during which Valent and his crew kept the boat upright and all passengers and survivors inside. For his unusual heroism, Chief Petty Officer Valent was awarded one of the Coast Guard's highest awards, the Silver Life Saving Medal, along with the prestigious Grand Cross Medal from the American Cross of Honor Society. This rescue was just another day in the life of lifesavers such as Pablo Valent. And 16 years later, BMC Valent took command of Station Brazos, earning the honor of being our service's first Hispanic American to be the officer in charge of the rescue station. It was an incredible career and an incredible rescue. And as Chief Wilson to Pablo Valent's story. And it was a true blizzard in our service. 82 years after his retirement, the crew under Pablo Valent continued its trailblazing legacy, accomplishing many firsts in a row as they like Chief Valent, through this group, and future Coast Guard men and women that will serve upon this coast will carry out incredible missions through adverse conditions at faraway and exotic locations. But this cutter behind me, this 154 feet still alone, with some of the most advanced and sophisticated communications, navigation, and weaponry that our service has to offer. It's more than just a kit of a ship to carry out our many vital Coast Guard missions. It is a floating leadership laboratory, a platform that will help shape the future of the Coast Guard and the men and women that sail on our both enlisted and officer for years to come. Serving at sea is a unique and challenging experience. It is a place where enlisted personnel can sharpen their professional skills, broaden their leadership experience, and learn to overcome adversity, just as Pablo Valent did. Serving at sea requires initiative, ingenuity, and most importantly, teamwork. It is about the camaraderie that comes with shared experiences and working through adversity and living up to responsibilities and expectations that define the term shipping. It is about the willingness to sacrifice one's own needs and desires for the collective good and always working to leave your crew, your rudder, and your Coast Guard better than you found it. So this company will go on to join what will ultimately be a fleet of 64 fast response cutters, floating leadership labs across the station and throughout the globe. As a young junior officer myself, volunteer built coastal patrol boats. I was the executive officer of the Coast Guard Cutter Nantucket in Puerto Rico, and the commanding officer of the Coast Guard Cutter Baroff, then in Miami. I learned more about myself and leadership during those 2 assignments than I could have ever learned in a classroom. Faced with our own adversity across a broad range of issues, from counter-drug operations to mass migration operations, humanitarian assistance operations in the wake of several devastating hurricanes, I was challenged to lead a crew through long days and sleepless nights while deployed far away from home. What got me through it was the strength and character of the crew and the extraordinary leadership of my chief petty officers, people just like BMC Pablo Valent. That was my story. The crew of Pablo Valent was already writing their own story, even before this official commissioning ceremony here today. At 8:30 p.m. on April 18th, while moored in Key West, Florida, petty officers Manatee and Propeller saw 2 vessels that appeared to be in distress. Springing into action, led by Petty Officer Kellogg, the cutter Swallow was launched with Petty Officers of Port and Grossman, serving as boat. Battling southwesterly winds of 22 knots and significant currents and waves. Petty Officer Kellogg maneuvered the cutter Swallow alongside the struggling rowboat in the harbor, battling the elements for over an hour, trying to reach an anchor sails. They escorted the 2 individuals safely back to their anchor sails. They then went on and turned their attention to the disabled pleasure craft, putting it in a side tow and returning them safely to shore. The selfless, courageous actions of these Pablo Valent crew members exemplify BMC Valent's legacy and the cutter's motto of excellence. And this was just the beginning. The crew cutter Valent had already established a legacy of leadership aboard other cutters in the fleet. While still at Bollinger Shipyards under construction in Louisiana, Hurricane Ida swept through the Gulf region, inflicting catastrophic damage. This crew sprang into action, volunteering to serve aboard 7 other cutters and 1 small boat station throughout the Coast Guard, totaling more than 10,750 underway hours. Lieutenant Howard, leading this crew will be no easy task for you. You yourself have been witness to the leadership laboratory that is patrol during your time as the vessels were on the ground. And you demonstrated your character by volunteering to travel to Guam to the acting commanding officer of Coast Guard Cutter Frederick Hatch. Lieutenant, I expect you will lead this crew with the same dedication to duty that BMC Valent demonstrated more than 80 years ago, while ensuring your crew was highly professional and professional. Always remembering that we are public servants while striving to be the partner of choice in the world's best coast guard. While putting people first and mission always, ensure that you take care of yourself, your family, your shipmates and their families, the men and women under your leadership are the best America has to offer. I say that again. Men and women under your leadership are the best America has to offer. And so all the friends and families and shipmates of Cutter Valent that are here with us this afternoon, words cannot express my deepest respect and admiration for all that you do to support our U.S. Coast Guard and the Coast Guard Cutter Valent. Even though our family members are with us and are many, even though they have not raised a right hand and sworn an oath like this crew did when they joined our service, you serve alongside our Coast Guard men and women just the same. Thank you for your service and sacrifice. Your shipmates, this is Celia God. It's been a great pleasure to know you and spend some time with you these last few days. Thank you for taking on this awesome responsibility. The crews assigned to Pablo Valent, both now and in the future, will look to you for both inspiration and motivation. Your name will be forever tied to this cutter, just as your great uncle's name is emblazoned on the stern of this ship. Thank you for your continuing service and support of our Coast Guard. To all our guests that are here today, thank you for taking time out of your busy day. I know it means a lot to our local Coast Guard men and women. It means a lot to me. Thank you, and please continue to keep the Coast Guard in your thoughts and prayers. And finally, to the crew of the Pablo Valent, thank you for your hard work preparing this cutter for commissioning into service. All the blood, sweat, and tears that went into preparing this ship over the last year will come to fruition today as we commission this cutter into the United States Coast Guard service. Our Coast Guard men and women stand and watch today and look forward to your service to our nation for decades to come. Cutter Pablo Valent, may you always have fair winds and following seas. Semper Paratus, and God bless our United States Coast Guard. May God bless and guide this cutter and all who sail upon her. Thank you, Admiral McPherson. Operations Officer, points to the commissioning pennant.
Aye, aye, Captain. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. I direct your attention to the cutter as we hoist the commissioning pennant. EM1 Dara and EM2 Alire, hoist the commissioning pennant. Captain, the commissioning pennant is flying over the great nephew of Pablo Valent. Will assist in setting the first watch by passing the long glass to VM1 Zachary Dara. Petty Officer Dara has assumed the duties and responsibilities of an officer of the day. Captain, the first watch is set.
The no-show cutter is responsible to naval tradition, with a woman selected for each new cutter based on its namesake or planned mission. Sponsors play an important role in the life of a new cutter, maintaining a relationship with the crew and participating in ceremonies such as this one today, and eventually decommissioning. Mrs. David Yacht, I would be honored if you would join me at the podium and give the order to the crew of our cutter to bring her to life.
Lieutenant Howard, thank you for the kind introduction. Admiral McPherson, I thank you and the United States Coast Guard for granting me sponsorship for the new high-tech Coast Guard cutter Pablo Valent. Named in honor of my grandmother. This is a tremendous privilege for me, and I'm deeply honored to be representing the Valent family here today. I truly believe this is also so very special to my granduncle, and his spirit will be with his crew and all the crews which will serve aboard in the years to come. To everyone present, you have my sincerest thanks, and that of the entire Valent family for being here. Thank you all. Welcome, and thank you all. Also to family and friends who will be watching later for the magic of streaming technology and later.
yacht Avalon during the remarkable rescue of the 8 crew members on the Sugar Cave Farm. Therefore, I feel I am also representing my great uncle's 6 shipmates who assisted him in the daring rescue in 1919. 2 of his shipmates served in Manatee, Holland, and Yacht Lopez, were from the Brownsville, Texas area, and still have family residing there. From all that I have read and the stories that have been handed down to the family over the years, the sea was such an important part of my great uncle's life. He had a deep appreciation for the sea, both its tremendous beauty and its great dangers. He also had such a caring for the well-being of his fellow men. And as Admiral McPherson described, Pablo Valent was quick to respond when others were in peril at sea and needed help. He was always so proud to be in his Coast Guard uniform, and that is evident by the photographs of him in his dress uniform, one of which is part of the L3Harris poster you see on display here. I feel with all my heart and soul that my great uncle would have been a perfect fit for today's U.S. Coast Guard. And if he were here today, I could very well see him standing tall and proud as a member of the Pablo Valent crew. Just as the Pablo Valent crew before you now, my great uncle would have been beaming with great pride, ready to get underway on patrol to carry out the all-important work of the U.S. Coast Guard. The men and women of the Coast Guard have a long tradition of putting others before oneself. As I understand, the cutter Pablo Valent's motto, excellence through adversity, that appears as part of the cutter's coat of arm and crest, characterizes that dedication and professionalism of its crew to fulfill the rapid rescue and life-saving needs of military and civilians around the world, while paying tribute to the legacy and support of the United States Coast Guard. May God's guiding hand and special blessings be with Lieutenant Miller and his crew as they accept charge of this new vessel and embark on their new assignments. I know my great uncle will be looking down with pride each time the cutter Pablo Valent goes to sea to carry out important missions in the waters off the Texas coast and beyond. Lieutenant Howard, please join me on the podium. Lieutenant Howard, special thanks to you and your crew for making me feel like family. Please accept this ring gift as a symbol of my sponsorship in the United States Coast Guard Cutter Pablo Valent. And bring her cutter to life.
Thank you, Ms. Cecilia Pia. Distinguished guests, please rise for the playing of Semper Paratus.
McPherson, Coast Guard Cutter Pablo Valent reports for duty.
Very well.
Admiral, request permission to break your flag.
Very well. Break my flag.
Aye, Admiral. Operation.
Captain, the Admiral's flag is flying over Coast Guard Cutter Pablo Valent.
Very well. On the water and the temperature here in Florida and St. Petersburg has been second to none. I hope you all noticed, especially starting yesterday, I can't get the smile off my face. It's ceremony and this entire build-up to this commissioning process has been phenomenal. It's been a complete highlight of my tour so far, and I cannot wait to get Pablo Valent into operations. Even more so, last night was just an absolutely wonderful event. Having the opportunity to speak with all the distinguished guests and their 28 family members representing Pablo Valent here in Florida today. I told myself I will make my comments relatively short. I know everybody's excited to get on board, and we cannot wait to have you. But I must start by going down my list of thank yous, because there are several people and organizations who have greatly assisted Valent to where she is today. First, Lieutenant Junior Grade Angela Cleveland. She is back there in the back left, but she, again, as mentioned throughout the last couple days, has done an absolutely phenomenal job. The commissioning booklet said, hopefully everybody has in their hand, if not, we can get you one. That was a last minute item that we had a mistake that ran through, nothing on our end, but she tracked that all the way to this morning and got them. Saw the FedEx truck pull in around 0900 this morning, quickly rushed over there, got them to make sure they were available for all of you guys today. So, Ms. Cleveland, thank you so much for your involvement with this. Mr. Stiglitz, as the chairman of the commissioning committee, I want to thank you for your consistent display of pride and professionalism. Last night, an event put on by yourself, the Navy Council, and several other platform sponsorships was incredible. Definitely a highlight, and no doubt about it, a highlight in my short career, and I don't think it'll be a night that many people will forget, so thank you. To Master Chief Bowen as Vice President of Government Relations for Bollinger Shipyards, and Mr. Robert Montgomery with L3Harris, thank you for yet again delivering another asset of the highest quality to the Coast Guard. As the 48th Sentinel class cutter to undergo this process, it is evident that any previous wrinkles have been ironed out. I can promise you that with these plank owners behind me, Valent is in great hands. Captain Grant, a retired captain who's unable to be here today, he has been with this process from the very beginning, one of the first members to reach out to me, and I'm sure with Ms. Yacht as well, Mr. Rodolfo Garza as his selection for both the sponsor and the long glass presenter. But he is with this process from the very beginning. He's not able to attend here today, but without him, this process would not be what it is without him. Admiral McPherson, to yourself and your staff, thank you for taking the time out of your very busy schedules to show appreciation to a special ceremony like this. Knowing how busy District 7 has been this fiscal year particularly, I think I speak for the Valent family when I say thank you for your time this morning. To the Coast Guard Foundation, CG 9324, Pro Lockport, Mr. Alan Harker, and Sector St. Petersburg commanding staff, thank you all for your continued support preparing Valent and her crew for operations. Before I move forward, I'd like to give a quick shout out to my parents. My parents flew in from Ohio yesterday. Since I graduated from the Academy in 2016, my first duty station was in Florida, and then after that I see them be moving further and further away from home, which I know is hard for them, with a tour in Puerto Rico and then a tour in Bahrain. I am lucky to be back here in Florida, but today is the first time my parents will be seeing a Coast Guard cutter as well, so this is a very special moment for myself and my family, and we're able to share this with all of you guys today. So, love you both, thank you for both, and thank you. To the crew, off standing over here to the right, and the 19 men and women standing behind me on board the cutter. Thank you for everything you do on a daily basis. I have chosen to continue to go to sea and will continue choosing to go to sea because of the people. The people out in the water where we have an opportunity to assist or save, and the people I get to work alongside every day. You've all been nothing short of phenomenal from the very beginning. As Admiral highlighted, I'll kind of brief it up a little bit, but yes, when Hurricane Ida made its impacts there the first week of September. We were all at a little bit of a standstill in regards to what our timeline actually looked like. The original timeline was that Valent would be in commission active duty status in February or March timeframe. Once Hurricane Ida made a direct impact in Port Fourchon, there was a lot of unknowns, a lot of conference calls taking place, and we did not know what our timeline really looked at. The delays were anywhere from 3 months to possibly a year. But with the tremendous efforts of Bollinger Shipyards and getting it back up and running again after another Category 4 hurricane had barreled through there, we were able to expedite that with just a 6-week delay. So again, that's a tremendous effort from the Bollinger Shipyards and their staff getting that back up and running. But as Admiral mentioned, the crew behind me was quick to respond in any form of capacity they could to help out the Coast Guard. Several assets, there were a few 87s that were impacted by the hurricane and had to do a home port shift and allow the other families to get their lives kind of in order with their families. And we had several members quick to respond to go TDY and help out those crews so they could assist with their personal matters. And then several supporting subunits here at Sector St. Petersburg, the command or the crew was very quick to support. Over 10,000 hours of TDY support assisted, several troubleshooting and casualty safety sale items that this crew behind me was able to combat and correct efficiently to ensure that these assets remained operational while we awaited our own. To the families, husbands, wives, sons, daughters, and extended family, thank you. As Mr. Montgomery spoke yesterday and as Admiral has spoken today, you guys do not take the oath, however, you guys all make the same, if not more, of a sacrifice. I truly appreciate and understand the concept of being a family, and I treat my crews as such. After we were separated from Sector St. Petersburg and family for roughly 13 weeks, our 6 weeks of training in Pro Lockport, and then our 7 weeks of training down in Key West, it was a phenomenal sight to see the amount of support here, both from the Sector St. Petersburg staff and the pouring support from the families as we came in our first arrival in the home port of St. Petersburg last Sunday on May 1st. I know there's a lot of talks we were coming in. There's something always going on in St. Petersburg. So there's a marathon taking place downtown St. Pete that I know delayed some folks getting in here. But to see us approaching the pier and to see the families and the kids come out with the signs, that's something I love seeing, and I truly appreciate you guys' support you give both me and to the Coast Guard. And now most importantly for this day, who is truly for Pablo Valent and the 28 family members joining us today, and to hopefully the many, many others joining us online. Pablo Valent, seen as an uncle, great-uncle, grandfather, or great-grandfather to some, is seen as a hero to all here today. Speaking with family yesterday, Valent's heroic acts did not seem to be uncommon for him. He was involved in many displays of great heroism and courage, but most notably during his rescue of the 8 individuals off the Sugar Cape Horn, while battling the environmental conditions of the Category 4 hurricane. This one of many acts is symbolically seen on our unit's crest and was developed by our own crew member, BM1 Logan Kellogg. This crest, the unit wears proudly on our shirts, our hoodies, and displayed throughout the cutter, will always serve as a reminder to those who serve on board to excel through adversity, our ship's motto, to overcome challenges as a team, and to always be ready to assist when called. Again, this day is for you all. I am joined by Mrs. Sarah Yacht and Mr. Rodolfo Garza on stage currently, but I believe I spoke and took many photos of the other 26 members of this family. Again, I'm happy to do so again today. But the representation of the Valent family is admirable, and I'm so lucky to be able to build this unique, special relationship with you all moving forward. I cannot wait for you all to see the beautiful cutter immediately concluded from this ceremony. That being said, will our cutter sponsor, Ms. Cecilia Guillot, please join me at the podium. On behalf of the officers and crew of the Coast Guard cutter Pablo Valent, I present to you this gift of appreciation of your support.